Goodness be gracious. I started a video and then it stopped right when I was just not ready for it to stop. And then I said, why did it stop? And then my camera rolls told me that I did not have no space. So I had to delete some stuff. But what I was wanting to show you, show you what I'm doing is like last night I was doing a live stream and um, I was doing some ATCs. And so I want to continue to work on some of my ATCs right now. And I was in the process of showing you stuff, and then that's when my computer told me that I was being too greedy with my space. So, but I was just wanting to show you. I took a card like this one here, this card, and I fussy cut out the image. But then I fussy cut the image because see, this image is too big to go on an ATC. So all these little pieces here I cut. That one was there. This says a special wish there. This says Mother's Day right here. Each one of these small pieces. And then I cut this piece out, these flowers right there. And then these gardening boots from right there. And then this flower and pitchfork right there. And then this little flower right here. So I got all of those little embellishments cut out from this one card. And then I was on the inside, there's so many things in here on the verse. Thinking of you, that is a good thing. Just thinking, the word thinking is a good word. And hoping is a good word. Special pleasures is good. Enjoy is a good word. Remembering is a good word. So these are words also that can be cut out of greeting cards, that you don't have to go and buy all these embellishments and whatnot to come up with beautiful things for your cards. And like, see, I have so many different cards. And look at these flowers all the way around the edge. How many, those are beautiful flowers that can go on the edge of cards. And like these, so many ATCs, you can cut right out. And look at there, bless you. Special is a good word. And a lot of these cards, well, these cards, I'm telling you this because I have cards, so many cards. And I just this morning made up bundles of, there's probably at least 30 cards in every bundle and at least that many envelopes and probably more. Those are going to be in my sale this evening. Wednesday, today's Wednesday, the 15th of June. And I'm having at 4 p.m. my time is when I'm having a little sale. Me and Ray both. Ray is helping me. She's doing a sale too. We're going to both sell. We just kind of hang out together and give each other encouragement. And I have a problem with selling things. So like my packages of cards, you know, it's this thick of a stack of cards and envelopes, and they're each going to be $3 a package. And so hopefully some of you might be interested in them. But then I've also got some things I'm going to do, builder bundles. But anyway, right now I'm going to go. I have all these ATC size things cut out. Now, like this one here hasn't got anything glued on it. This is just how I cut it off of the card. This is a beautiful background already. This one here, I cut that one out. And there was some words and stuff on it, but I used other pieces of cards and just cut and just glued those on there. So, and this one's just right off the card. This one here, there's words all over this one. I'm going to use that one. And then here, I did this one last night, and I had the words "be grateful" and had this beautiful little bird, little chickadee on there, and I put that on there. And that's so pretty. And so this one here has a little mouse on it. That was on the card. And so that's going to want something pretty on there too. And so, but what I wanted to show you is how you can take just pieces of the cards And this is the way I do anyway. Like, see here, this here, I have this little flower, and then this part of the card had that little bird on the bush. I put the flower on there, but it was bigger than the flower was bigger than the card, so I glued it on, and then I cut the edge off, and then I put the edge that I cut off, I just glued it down there. And so, and that's a start. It's not a finish. I don't have a word on there. I love words. And so then I can look at something like this. Now this here, what I have on here, now look, it's got some words here, but then it's got beautiful sparkles like a sky here. And so then maybe what I can do is I can take this piece, I can take that piece right there, and I'm going to glue that right on. I'm going to glue that right on. Oops, I moved my little thing. And I'm going to glue that on there. And it's going to be, let's see, it'll go just like this right here. I'm going to put that right there. Okay, I haven't covered up these words here, but I've got that, and the colors match. The colors match, see? And then I'm going to get a little piece of, let me see, I'll just get me a little piece of, oh, look, see, I got some green here. Look at all that green on there. See, I have green. I want just a little strip of that green. Oh, look at that. Look at there. I got green strip right there on the inside. I'm going to go just like this. I'm going to go just like this. It fits better. It just fitter-dater better right there. Okay, so just a little strip of that green off of that card. And I'm going to, and then I'll put that little strip right here. Perfect, see? That covers up those other words and also gives it a little bit more of a little bit more color. And so, and I don't measure first, I glue first. I glue it on there first. And then I will go here and trim. Trim. Just to trim that little tiny bit there. See, now I have another little bit of, oh, maybe I'll do this way and put both of those, and I'll put the little green strip on two sides. That'll be very pretty. And I know many of you already have got cards, greeting cards that you can recycle. Now the ones that I have, believe it or not, they're all Hallmark cards and they're all new. They have not been used. Most of the cards that I have are like Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Easter, and which Mother's Day, Easter, that you know that they're going to be beautiful. They're just mostly just like flowers and things, you know, like that. Some of them are humorous. There's just different ones. Like all of these are cut from cards, from greeting cards, and they're such a beautiful weight. It's like it's heavier than cardstock, and so it makes a real nice weight for an ATC. And then see here, maybe I would want to put, no, that would be too much. Maybe these, no, that might be too much. Maybe I want just a special wish. Yes, I'm going to send a special wish on this one. And maybe I won't. Now, this probably needs something more up here. But I'm not seeing something I want to put there right now. So I'm going to put this one aside. See, I don't have to finish that one right now. I can put that one over there, and then that's fine right there. And then I can look through my cards, what I have here. And see, this was a piece cut out, and then this is glued on. And then it's got that little piece there, because there was something here, like here, that was like this one, the same kind of a card. And there was an oval in the middle of the card. Well, I cut that oval out, but then I glued this onto this card, was this color. And so that's pretty. And maybe I would put that pair of gardening boots right in there. Maybe that would look cute in there. I think that would look good right there. And so and there you go. See, just like that. And then look at here. This says Mother's Day. You know what? The sad thing is there's only one Mother's Day per year. But your mother is 365 days a year. She's your mother. And or you might have a daughter who is just making you just proud as punch because she is such a wonderful mother. Or maybe you are thinking about a neighbor lady that is just the most wonderful mother you've ever seen and you wish she was yours. And so, Mother's Day can be any day of the year, any day. So, you can take this little Mother's Day. Now, you might want to ink around that, do a little bit of shading around that. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. I might sit here one day with my inks, and I might do some inking around these cards because these might not be finished. One of the things I do like to do is to round the corners. And so I might ink this, just ink the edge here, and then round the corners, and maybe I'll put something on the back. But see, now that one's a little further on now to finish. And so then let's see, see, that's another one with that same little circle. This one here, I had just that card, and then I put this edging on here that's just been die cut out of a card. And I have some of those too tonight. I have just one grouping of a bunch of die cuts I cut out just out of cards. So they're all beautiful. I have just one of those. But so then I can just kind of go through. What if I go through with this? Now, how about maybe not that. Maybe this needs to be a little bit more of a, you know what, look at this. I like this right here. But it's too long. So I can cut it. But wait a minute and let me see about this one. Or this one. Uh-oh, I'm getting a little bit too persnickety, so I have to, oh, you know what I have to do? Now this is what I have to do. I have to find another card. Let me see. I'm going to go, where's that green? Oh, there's that green one. Now there's that green one that I just cut a little off of. Oh, I didn't cut it off of this. I cut it off the other side. So I'm going to just I'm just going to cut a little bit of this green off the bottom. You know what? This is double. I'm just kind of cutting it in like a little curve. And, oh, look, no wonder it was so hard to cut. I was cutting it double. You know what? I just did this, and then out of the corner of my eye, I saw this piece of paper that I got from Janice Blinds. Look at that. It's a double-sided beauty. And so instead, I'm going to cut this. So now this isn't, oh yeah, this isn't a card. This isn't a greeting card, but it is beautiful. So I'm going to take that. Yes, ma'am. That's going to go there at the bottom. That's going to go at the bottom. So I'm still basically using cards, but because that piece was right there, and Miss Janice gifted it to me 2 years ago, and I just regifted it to myself yesterday because it was lost and now it's found. I play hide and seek, you know. I like hide and seek. So I guess I hide things and then I seek them later. And so there, I'm going to just wrap that around and glue it on. That's what I'm going to do with that. And now, oftentimes, too, you might make a ATC that you attach things onto it and it shows on the back. Well, when you do that, if you want, you can take another card and glue it to the back. And so then that would be the front and that would be the back. So then you're covering up, which that's probably what I would do right there. And so then look how that is. Now see, that is perfect. Or this one. No, that covers up too much of Janice's painting. So I'm going to, or I could turn it this way. And that almost looks like the sky. Get out of here. And then I can still put this. Oh, look at this. I'm telling you what's the truth. And that is what I'm doing. So what I'm saying is you don't have to go start to finish on a card. Don't go start to finish. Just have fun creating whatever shows up for today. Now see, I'm going to put that piece of green on there. And then I'm just going to, I didn't measure it first. I just stuck it on there. And then I'll trim. That one I won't wrap it around because it's that heavier card. But see, there's the flowers on there from that are from the card that was original. And then I can put these here flowers on here. And some glue out here. This is just fun. I could just be doing this from now till the cows come home and just never get bored with it. Because I've been away from paper crafting for a while. And so I'm going to set this one off. Let me see. Did I have a word already cut that maybe I wanted to use? Let me see. I have some words, but I put them on already because I had a special wish. But then let me look at this and see what kind of words are on here. Well, then, look, I can just cut right in here. And there's a sentence or a partial sentence. You don't have to look at the whole sentence. Just look at a partial sentence. And this says, a friend and a guide. So, a friend and a guide. Now that's just part of that card. And we'll put that right here, a friend and a guide. And if you have a good friend, which I hope everybody does have one, they are a guide for you. Now that was come off of a Mother's Day card, but that can be for anybody. It doesn't have to be Mother's Day. And so then you just keep going with your pieces. So I really like this piece. I like this flower. And now this card here, I may take and paint over this one because it's got a lot of print on it. So, or I can just use this side. It doesn't really matter. But when you paint over with some, like I used that gouache paint the other day, and you still see the image of the writing through it, but you really can't read it. You can just see that it's there. It makes a really, really nice, a very nice background to anything. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to look here and see. I just flip-flop through the cards, and a lot of these I already have things on. Wonder about this. Oh, yeah. Okay, I like that. See, that overlaps a little bit of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just glue. And then when you make these ATCs, you can make them any way you want. And you can actually leave them as an ATC. You can trade them. You can just make a collection of them. And it's fun just to make a collection. Right on the back, you might name your card as something. And you might, and just write it on the back and write your date. So that, and then if you are just collecting them like in the sheets of trading card sheet protectors, then you can look and see, oh wow, I made that way back in, and you can see how your how you change over the time. This card here was I was playing hide and seek with this card because I just found this here that Janice Klein sent me 2 years ago. Um, this here card, and it's amazing how Aunt Beck has just been part of my life the last few days. Just Aunt Beck. She sent me a box of crocheted hats for my donation that I give once a year. I donate hats to the homeless, and she sent me 44 hats that she made. And that's odd because then the next day, it's not odd, it's just a blessing. It is wonderful. She's just amazing. Then the next day, I'm in my other room there, and I was going through some boxes. And because I was seeing what can I, get destash, because I need to destash. And I found this one envelope, and I started looking at it, and I said, oh my goodness, Janice Klein sent me this envelope 2 years ago. The date is 2 years ago. She sent it to me, and I'm sure I used a few things out of it, but I really didn't sort through everything and put it anywhere. It was still in there. Well, this here ATC card was in there. It says, don't forget to be owlsome. And she's got an owl there, and she's got a little tree. She's got paint on there. She's got glitter on there. It is definitely mixed media. And looking on the back, it says she made that in Aunt Beck's Creations. So Aunt Beck, 2 years ago on June 12th, 2019, oh no, that was 3 years ago, she made this in Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen. And so she made an Owlsome series, and there was 10, and I got number 6. And this was made by Janice Glines. And so this is something that is just amazing, and I love it. And it has been playing hide and seek with me for 3 years. And so I'll cherish that from now till the cows come home. A lot of things after the cows come home. But that they're just fun, just absolutely so much fun. And then when you read the back of it and you see how long it was made, how long ago it was made, and then like this, she put all that information that it was made from Aunt Beck. And so, Aunt Beck is in something about Aunt Beck. This is a message. This is a message. So I'm thinking, okay, Aunt Beck needs for us to send love and kindness her way, prayers and hopes her way, just because she's awesome. That's why, because she's awesome. She didn't break her leg or nothing, just because she's awesome. But see, in that, I believe in, I might be a little weird, I don't know, but I believe in what do you call it? Just, you know, things that are just like little flags, little, I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, but for her to come that closely into my space, my mind, in my heart, in these 2 days, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. But then Aunt Beck, I'm sure most all of you have seen her in her videos and stuff. And so yeah. So now look, I've worked a little bit more on these. I still have this little bit of flowers in this flower pot. Maybe that could go right here. Okay, that is going to go right there because see, now this was a piece that was just a piece of the card, but then I took another edging off of another card and another piece from another card, and so this is actually two pieces that are glued onto that what was just a blank piece. And so then I'm gonna cut this flower pot out the rest of the way, but there is so much on that you can come up with on one greeting card. And if you look at it, um, if you look at it, you can just see all the beauty. Now see, now this is beautiful like this, and with just a word or a phrase on there. Let me look at my little thing I was cutting off. Let's see. Love felt inside. Oh my goodness, see? These are good words. These are good, just good little phrases. I'm going to cut the love felt inside. And see, and it's nice, the size of the font on that card is like perfect. And then one day I might just sit here with stickers. I might have stickers because I have some stickers. And I might find which card needs a sticker. So there we go. I just added, now these were done a day or two ago. This one, and I just put these two things on today. So, but I'm going to put that right there on my stack. This here, I just put that one on there. This one's today's. But you just keep going. Just keep on going. And like here, how pretty. Now I can go, I'm really loving this paper right here. And look at all the color on this paper. See, I can't cut a straight line, so if you just don't cut a straight line, you don't have to worry. And see, that's a swirly. That's a swirly right there. Oh, look how pretty that color matches with my card already. And so, but I like that purple, so I'm going to put it up about right there. That's what I'll do. Cut that little piece off of there. Now this is going to go on my card. So I'll go ahead and, oh, wait a minute, that side there is a little bit brighter. So, and I like a little brighter. So I'm going to, although that piece really isn't, and in that envelope, I think there was 3 or maybe 4 pieces of her artwork that was mixed media that is going to be used. I might end up, since I'm on a roll with these, I might end up making 100 ATCs. You just never know. Because, see, I get in a roll and I do something and I'll do a whole bunch and then I'll start on something different. But since also I have these, I have a bunch of cards right over there that was also in that basket, in that my hide and seek from Jan's Glines, and it's beautiful, and I think I might just find some peeps, some of my little friends, and so okay, now I gotta probably start getting things ready for this evening because I have my little sale going on this evening. So, but I wanted to show you this because if you don't have a collection of cards, let me see. Oh, that one's too big. If you do not have a collection of cards, I'm digging down in here in some more cards. Then I will have them to offer. And like I'm gonna have, oh how pretty. How pretty. I'm going to have cards to offer. And like I say, they're all new cards. They haven't been used. They're all, oh no, this one's American Greetings. So they're not all Hallmark. This one's American Greetings. But look at all the words that can be used. And look at that, their little, oh my goodness, look at these little flowers. And so here is where I'm going to cut this like this. I'm going to go around those words because I don't want to cut up them words because I might need them words. But I'm just going to curve around them like this. Okay, now, and cut right up here. Now this is a double sheet here because this is one of the cards that the front is doubled up. See how what I mean? Some cards are like the fronts are doubled like that. So let me see if that'll come apart without it falling apart. Sure. Yeah. So then, because then that's a pretty side too. Now, no, that'll cover up too much of that particular card. So, and that probably won't be what I want there. And this, oh, look at that, I got that perfect. But wait a minute, I don't know if I want it there either. See, and this is the fun part, is find a place, oh, and then it'll just jump out at you. Look at that, that just jumped out at me. Yes, see, that's what I want. I want that right there. Now this, because this is so cool, I'm going to make a little pocket on this one. Because this is kind of big, so I'm going to make a pocket. Oh, it's a little wide. I got to cut that. I'm going to cut that right there. See? Now that's a little wide. I mean, that's a little pocket. I left it as a pocket. And so then I can absolutely, then I can make a little tag. What's in here? What is in here? Now look at here. I can go for fun. Now I will just, this is one side of it and this is the other side of it. So now let me round this bottom to match. There. Well, it doesn't match, but it's close enough. And then I can make just a little tag out of that, like this, and then I can put it in the pocket, like that. Well, I don't have a hole punch right here, but if I have a little hole punch and put a little ribbon on there, then that will be beautiful. I'm going to round some of these corners. But that's all I want to show you right now. It's just this. Now I got to clean up my area so I can have my little sale. But, oh, I love this one so much. And I love my ATCs. I love doing them. And so by not doing them for so long, it's like a whole new thing for me now. It's like a whole new thing. And when I get these going, hopefully I can be sending them off in happy mails. And because I definitely got cards, greeting cards I can send to people. And with the greeting cards, you know, you might get a whole bunch of Mother's Day cards or Valentine cards, and you might not want all them. But then you can make them into whatever kind of card you want. And you have cards. And so there, look at that. And there's my special one from Janice Paper. And you know what? I was looking at this. I love these boots. But what am I going to do with them boots? I think I'm going to cut these boots apart. I think I'm going to cut them apart and make ATCs using these boots. Old Gringo. I think I really am. Either that or I'll just frame this whole picture. But I probably won't frame the whole picture because I do weird things. So I like doing weird things. I'm not against doing weird things. All right. Okay. And here is the Okay, now I'm going to find something to read because I got to get to cleaning. Got to get to cleaning. What time is it? 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. Got 2.5 hours. So look at here. I just opened it here and look at that little uh, Bambi right there. Maintenance. Matins. I don't even know what that word means. This is like Wordle. I get stuck on them words in Wordle. Do y'all play Wordle? Okay, I'm going to read this. Just a minute. My unicorn has to help me. Matins. Flowers rejoice when night is done, lift their heads to greet the sun. Sweetest looks and odors raise in a silent hymn of praise. So my heart would turn away from the darkness to the day, lying open in God's sight like a flower in the light. And Henry Van Dyke wrote that. Matins. I'm not sure exactly even what I'll have to look up that word. Maybe it's the name of a flower, but I now have to know what that means. And here's a little thing on this side that says, "Let there be light." Each day is a resurrection from the shrouded veil of night, an affirmation, declaration that God still turns on the light. And Clay Harrison wrote that one. And yep, that's what we need. We need the light of day and the light of everything. Just the light of, and you guys are the light of my life. Just believe that one. Just believe it. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy and healthy and humble, and I'll see you on the next video. God bless you all.